According to the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the most recent survey of drug use among young people, prescription drugs are the second most abused category of drugs after marijuana. And joining us now is Robert Saenz, and he is a nationally recognized expert in drug diversion prevention. And Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm actually in California, getting ready to fly to Denver this morning.
Ah, well, you're going to run into nice weather.
Yeah, well, I'll be in your city today, speaking to a large group of physicians about this same topic.
Why has this become so prevalent in our society? Prescription drugs being overused.
Well, I think if you go back about 10 years, this issue has, we've been breeding a culture that looks for a pill to cure all that ails us. And if you watch television at night, you'll be bombarded with messages about ask your doctor about this medicine or ask your doctor about that medicine. And so it has gotten away. And then doctors in the last decade or so have also been programmed to think that you cannot undertreat your patient. You could be responsible for undertreating your patient as much as overtreating. And now the pendulum is swinging the other way. This epidemic is so bad that there's different statistics out there, but it's estimated that about 26 to 27,000 people die from overdoses from these prescription opioids, or painkillers, commonly known, every year. And today, every day there are 2,000 teens between 12 to 17 that are going to take a painkiller. Now, this is the sad part, is that those 2,000 every day they take one, none of them have a legitimate prescription for it. So it's also becoming a rave in our young adults, where it used to be you would get alcohol and go out and hang out at parties, and now it's or marijuana, and now it's sending a mass text message to groups of people saying we're having a farm party. A farm being PHARM, not FARM.
Wow.
And that means go to your mom's or dad's or relative's medicine cabinet, get some Xanax, Vicodin, Percocet, whatever you can get your hands on. Most of us have a loved one that's taking some painkiller, and take them to these parties, put them in a bowl, and then you have a Chex party, and people take one or several of these pills for an incredible high.
You know, Robert, I always say I learn something new every day, and I just did. I've never heard of farm parties, and it just blows me away. And another question I have for you is I have several prescriptions that I take on a daily basis. And when I was reading about Michael Jackson ODing on this, and he had a personal physician that apparently was there every day in his home,
Right.
I remember the last time I took vacation, I called my pharmacist and I said I need to refill these prescriptions, and they said, well, we can't do that because you're not up to your end date. And I said, well, I'm going on vacation and I will be running out of these meds while I'm on vacation. And so I looked back on that one experience that I've had when I've been on vacation, that I need to have something filled before, the 30-day allotment ran out. I'm trying to figure out how do people do this without the doctor or the pharmacist going, well, wait a minute, you're taking way too many of these.
Well, you were fortunate in that you had a pharmacy that was vigilant. Unfortunately, that's not the case. That's not the norm in most cases. And then you also have physicians that, they mean well, but often physicians are overworked with countless numbers of patients that are in there for pain, and they're trying to give them these scripts, and then not all patients are as honest. Some patients will claim that they lost some medication, or that they're out of town, or they'll use the same legitimate reason you used, but in their case it may not be true, and they're able to get them filled from one pharmacy or another. And then you have the other extreme. You have entrepreneurs, a black market out there of people who are acquiring these medicines from other individuals and selling them on